Hey everybody, welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's your boy Sam.
It's your boy Joby.
Yes, and welcome to another episode of Vibes. I don't know if that's our official name for it, but it's our our semi-consistent talk about movie news, video game news. Just news we find interesting that we want to talk about and share with you and get your input on, man.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to cover some things that happened over the last couple days, things I really wanted to talk to you about, Joey, and just get what your thoughts are. And we are going to start. So 2 live-action projects were announced. One of them I'm okay with. One of them I'm definitely not okay with.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, man. So let's start. We're going to change it up from the way we do movies. Let's start with the one I am okay with. So I have this article here from Deadline, and it tells us that Scooby is getting a live action production coming to Netflix. Oops. And the thing that really, it's got to be better than Velma. Which, have you watched that yet?
I don't know. I refuse to watch it. It just looks stupid.
I actually hate that show.
Yeah, it looks dumb. It looks dumb. It like clips I've seen it I have not hit, and I think it was very unnecessary.
It's very annoying, and it's very rare that I despise it. Like I can't actually even hate watch this show, bro.
Yeah.
Like I hate this.
I don't get how Velma got a second season, but they
me neither.
The Batgirl.
I think it might have been greenlit before,
Yeah.
Everyone knew.
So we'll never see Batgirl, but
right, but we get this.
Get Velma.
I was saying I hate this. Shout out to you. Heard Kendrick Lamar's joint today?
Yes.
Yeah, I hate this more than he apparently hates Drake. Like that.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. A lot of stuff that he said. Like, the man can rap. Yes, we know that. But then, like, my take on it now is I'm bored and I'm done with it.
I am. Well, yeah, totally. I love
you. It took too long. It took too long. It really did. It took too long, and then like everybody else getting into it. Even Rick Ross making a song. It's just like, bro.
Right, man.
We're not in the same era of hip hop and rap that it just doesn't come off. Like we're literally not going to be talking about this song in a week.
Kendrick's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually talking to a friend about that. Probably.
Yeah.
But anyway, with the Scooby show, sorry about that tangent. But yeah, so the thing that perked my ears up, as you can see on this Deadline article, is coming from Greg Berlanti. That's the guy, Jovi, who was one of the big guys behind the Arrow verse.
Yes. Yes.
So he's made some pretty cool stuff, and I think he was actually behind. I think he might have helped with like Doom Patrol and other, DC projects on Mac.
Oh, I like Doom Patrol.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. So, that's some pretty good news. So, Scooby-Doo, nothing has been announced so far as casting or anything like that. I think the only thing that we know is it's going to be based on the Hanna-Barbera cartoon, and I think it's going to be more. It's going to be more faithful than the show we talked about.
I'm about to say, like, is it going to be scary? Like, because, it had a scary element. It was just a cartoon, so you didn't really get scared. But it had a scary element.
Yeah, I guess. It
was very goofy, very fun, but, there's a element of fear within it.
Do you know what I never understood? So I'm just thinking back. That show had a laugh track, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just so weird to me. That they did that on that cartoon.
Yeah, it was like it was, and it was self-aware too.
Yeah,
like they broke the fourth wall a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, they had. I dug the original cartoon. I don't think as an adult I could watch it anymore, but as a kid, I like that. Except for a pup named Scooby-Doo, I can watch that all day. That was my.
I'm about to say that is by far one of my most favorite shows of all time. Like they need to run that back.
That theme song, fire. All right, so let's go to the one I'm not excited about. Did you watch this trailer, Jovi? Oh, not this one. Not about Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke lost the Oscar for Training Day and Denzel Washington.
Talking about this, I don't know why he keeps doing that. But
yeah, I did.
You watched the trailer?
Yeah, I watched the trailer.
Before I say anything, I want to know what you think about it. What you thought about
it. I don't care because I didn't watch the first one.
You didn't watch the first Lion King original remake?
No, I didn't watch the remake.
Wait a minute. So that came out, I think it was maybe a year before we started this channel.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I swore you did because I thought you're the one who told me it was bad.
Oh no, I did not watch it. I refuse to watch it because I feel like it was one of the stories that didn't need to be told live action.
All of them are like that, in my opinion.
No,
with the exception of Cinderella and Jungle Book, I don't think any of the even those were just okay. Yeah. I don't think any of the live actions need to happen. But
I haven't seen either.
So I watched.
I just don't like the idea.
Oh, okay. No, I feel you. But I saw this trailer, and it's funny. I like deja vu'd myself because I watched it and I was like, "Wow, this looks dumb." And I remember I said that exact same thing for the first one. So I was like, you know what? Let me be fair. Let me go watch it. And I see what everyone's saying. I mean, it's a shot for shot remake of the cartoon, but it's just not as good. Like the facial expressions, I mean, it's so realistic. You're just watching lions do things that they wouldn't normally do. It was weird, bro. Like when they break out in the song and stuff, or when even when Don Glover I forget who does the voice of young Simba, but whenever they're supposed to be doing things and acting surprised or acting silly, like the face of the lion just stays the same because it's not a cartoon. So I thought that was great.
Yeah, but, I just don't. I can't. I have to sit up for this. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's a money grab, and I love Disney.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part, I love Disney Channel. I love all of the classic movies from the late 70s into the 80s to the 90s to the early 2000s. They made things that are literally our childhood, and it just feels like with everything lately, and this sounds so like, oh, the millennials, everything was great in the 90s. And
I was just about to say, don't we sound like old people, bro?
Yes, we sound like old people, but they are literally replicating everything from that time. The only bad thing that came from the 90s was for-profit prisons. Everything else was cool. All right. And it just seems
okay.
No, I mean, it was a huge part of the 90s. And it just seems like, oh, all y'all got kids now. Y'all gonna take your kids to see it. Oh, y'all love Lion King. Yeah, we did. We loved Aladdin too. That wasn't actually horrible. I liked that. That was okay.
The live action I did.
But it's like every single story that we watch with those cool puffy case VHSs are now a live action movie.
And I hope I still have those, man.
It's just it pisses me off that you can't think of anything new. There's some amazing writers out here with some amazing stories, and it's just like y'all have
talk about one a little bit later.
Yeah, like y'all have to use these stories. I don't like.
So it's just. I mean, I'm gonna hop on your get off my lawn energy, but it's just. Why are we doing this? Like we're going. Like you and I always ask this question: does it justify its existence? And I realize we're being harsh. We haven't seen the movie.
Right.
It seems like because Blue Ivy is playing Simba and Nala's daughter. I think her name is Kiara.
So it looks like in the beginning, or like they're going to do.
It looks like Simba's in the movie, and maybe he's going to tell a story about Mufasa. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, they're going to do a big flashback.
Yeah, but it's just, why do I need a story about baby Mufasa told this way? It's just, and I don't like to use the word money grab. I don't like to prejudge things, but I'm about to. Like I don't
know. Who's asking for it? Who asked
Like,
for it?
yeah. Like this doesn't seem like an idea that needs to happen. And what's crazy is this is a perfect segue to what I want to talk about next. These Disney live actions they're happening too much and too often, and I think they need to take a break from them.
Yes. Just like we are getting what Marvel, what is it?
You.
What is the term that they're using now? Like the Marvel fatigue.
Yes.
I'm definitely getting fatigue from live action. And it's so much so that I don't want to watch them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's actually making me mad. like that's the only way I can put it, man. Yeah. But I'm glad you mentioned the Marvel fatigue because I do want to talk about. We got a look at Captain America, or Sam Wilson's Captain America. We got to look at his new costume and his successor's new costume. Thanks to McDonald's, they ruined it with merch advertising, which is hilarious to me. But as I'm pulling this up, I did want to like what you just said. When I heard about this, I was like, you know what, that is coming out, and that was supposed to come out, and it made me realize that it's like, man, I don't know if it's what's that saying, distance makes the heart grow fonder or whatever, but it's like, because you're not pummeling me with content, I actually am looking forward to seeing this.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so this is the Falcon outfit, which is comics accurate for people. Just so you know, this his successor's comics accurate, and then we got Anthony Mackie rocking. You know, it's not the same one he had in Falcon and Winter Soldier, but he's got dark. It looks more like Steve Rogers' outfit.
It's funny because I don't like Anthony Mackie, but I like the Falcon. I don't like Anthony Mackie's face, but I think he did a great job as the Falcon.
Yeah,
and like has great comic relief when needed, and like having
I agree.
So this is cool. I was not and still am not excited for the movie, but
really,
I think this looks cool. I like the story because this is actually, I was introduced to his Captain America before I even went back to even try to read like original Captain American stuff or like stay up to date before Captain America got shot with that sniper. Like Captain America wasn't like interesting to me, but I read way more of Sam Wilson than I did of like the original Cap.
You know,
or Bucky. Like I didn't read much of Bucky when he was Captain America. Like
I didn't really read pre what you're talking about Civil War. I didn't read much of that before then.
So like,
but yeah, I got you.
Legit. So like, I think
Cap well after that.
Yeah,
he became Cap when like Steve Rogers retired. But go ahead.
Yeah. So like, I'm interested in the character. I don't know how I feel about us getting Red Hulk with
Harrison
Ford, which is like literally one of my favorite actors.
Yeah,
I just don't know if it.
I guess my thing is because I haven't seen. What was the last Marvel show we watched? Was it Loki? Was that the last one
that we watched and talked about? Yes.
So I think because it's been a while, right? You know, it used to be there's Marvel something every single day, every month, outside of X-Men 97, which is excellent. And by the way, everything I'm talking about with the big two, like DC and Marvel, strictly with the movies, y'all need to read the comic books. And y'all need to watch all the animated shows. X-Men 97.
X-Men 97 is like, I have goosebumps right now.
Yeah, it's fire. But thinking as far as the movies go,
it's just great.
You're right. I was fatigued, bro. But I think because I haven't seen it or heard about it in such a long time, I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to give this another chance. And, you know, maybe this break is what we all needed.
I think it's going to do well because people do go out of their way to see Marvel films.
Yeah.
And true. He's an Avenger. So
I think they said I don't think we're going to get an Avengers team up anytime soon, which I'm okay with.
Well, they were pushing for the Young Avengers, like literally every show and every movie since then was putting in line the next, but like everybody had somebody young or somebody that was adjacent to the Avengers coming together. Like they were trying to set it up, but I think they had to have canned it because we haven't heard anything.
Yeah, and I just realized the last Marvel thing we talked about was Echo, actually, which
It was.
and it had, you
I didn't
know,
hate it. I was just hard on it because I like the character so much.
It suffered from the same problem where it was just trying to set something up. But I feel like all the setup stuff might be over and we're getting to actual things. So I was excited for that. Similarly, DC has been dead quiet. And we're not, I don't think we're getting that Captain America movie until 2025.
Oh.
After
coming out the end of the year.
Was it?
Yeah. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, they've changed the date twice.
Fact check that for us while I pull this other thing up.
Yeah. They changed the date on the stars.
The other movie news I just wanted to talk about. James Gunn, a couple days ago, he gave us a little. He's the most active producer or movie.
February 14th, 2025.
Okay, so it is 2025.
Yeah. I know it got pushed. I didn't realize it got pushed that far.
So, yeah. So
put it on Black History Month. That's funny.
You said what happened?
I said it's coming down on Black History Month.
That's funny. Black Cat. Okay, yeah. I wonder if that was intentional.
But that's just
it's
funny to me. Oh, it was on Twitter because I went looking for it on Instagram.
What's that?
This.
Yeah, so James Gunn, he put out. I think this is the gram. Yeah, it's the gram. He put out. He put out a post just showing the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. So one of the Superman cast just responded with spoiler alert. So we already knew Guy Gardner is going to be in his Superman movie.
Yeah.
But maybe they're saying there's going to be another Lantern in this movie. He didn't say anything. He just put this out. And we already know he's working on a TV show starring Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, where he said it's going to be True Detective style. So I just think it's pretty cool. He seems to have big plans for his universe, and these little teases again.
I mean,
things that are getting me excited, and I like that. I know in 2024 we're getting a bunch of TV shows, but as far as the movies go, I like that we're taking a little break and giving everybody a rest so that we can get excited about these types of movies again. Because
I think bringing him on is the best decision DC has done. Warner Brothers has done.
I agree.
In a very long time. And his mind is such a strategic, he's taking his time and going through all of this to build a solid universe, not just throw stuff at us. Like even Peacemaker, with being a comedy, it was so solid in story building and storytelling. And I'm like, if you can do that with Peacemaker, what the heck can you do with Superman? Then you're going to do with Green Lantern. That's going to be fire.
Yeah, man. I'm very much looking forward.
Now, Batman, I don't know. Batman's hard. Batman's the hardest thing to do right. That's why we were so scared for that last one. And it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's doing Batman. So the thing about him that's funny to me is he's taking characters and just throwing them. This Superman movie has I think it's 8 different characters already.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how big their roles are, but they're going to be in the movie. And it's that's the thing that I guess he likes doing. Because the Batman movie is going to have Batman and Robin already in it. So
yeah,
we'll see, man. We'll see.
I'm here for it. I'm here for the idea that we always don't have to start in the beginning.
Yes. Yes.
We don't always have to
start in the beginning. So, moving on to some TV news. You and I talked about this on the gram. But I'm just saying, it's shout out to our boy Matt Jones. It's not happening, bro. I mean, long story short, Shogun, which was an amazing experience, amazing experience. The creators are basically saying, you know, hey, we'd love to do a season 2, but we don't have a story, so we don't think we're going to. Which I like. I like that. Like, don't try.
Yeah. I think we all agreed on that.
Yeah.
We all agree. Like, don't force it, but if you can, please give us more. Don't force it, but don't you dare.
Yeah, because like they said, the book is over. Like the story is over. Anything they do would be wholly original, which I mean, I guess technically is possible. Like we were talking about when we were recapping, you could show what happens after Sekigahara and all that stuff, but
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if they don't want to. I feel like if you don't have the want to do something, then it's not going to be good, and you shouldn't do it.
Right.
So yeah, man. But again, just shout out to Shogun, bro.
It's great, and it's funny because I was going to watch it. If it wasn't for you and Matt, I don't think I would have waited till the entire end of all the hype to die down and watched it. If it wasn't for y'all, I would have missed a great show to watch every week. Like, I really can put that out there because that was like the highlight of my week, to like sit down and watch that just masterpiece. Like, again, we said there was only one episode that was so slow that really didn't mean anything to the series. Everything else was great.
Yeah.
Well, and then that last episode, the 9th episode, was really the finale.
Yeah, bro. That was the finale. Although we got to see that John and the hero actually started working together.
Oh my gosh.
So all right, bro. Let me damn, we've been going for a minute. But so the box office this weekend. Did you see my Abigail review?
I did. And you made me want to go watch it. I always say that about your reviews. You made me want to go watch it.
Yeah, so man. It's really, I would actually recommend buying it. Like, I will go again with you. It was that good. But so I was looking at the box office numbers this weekend because I was just interested. And Zendaya's movie obviously took the cake, but it didn't do as well as I thought it would. It did 15 million, I think. And the budget for that movie was $55 million. How do you spend $55 million?
Did they have real tennis players? Like what the hell?
Like, after we heard what Godzilla cost, I'm just that's ridiculous.
Right.
They said it's more than the budget of Civil War, which is crazy to me.
Well, we gotta watch it and see why. Are there freaking Max Payne shots of slow-mo ball hitting? Like, what do you I think
it has to go to the talent. Just like, remember that Leo DiCaprio movie we just saw with the Osage people?
Oh yeah.
Who's of the Flower Moon? $200 million. Where did that go?
Where did that go? It definitely went to the cameras and the cast.
Yeah, so I feel it's the same thing. But what was surprising, Godzilla versus Kong still stayed in the top 3. Or Godzilla Cross Kong? I'm sorry. Did you watch that movie?
No, bro.
You don't need it.
So the one that came out when we were in quarantine, like, I still haven't seen, because I was like, all right, cool, let's get the setup. I was so excited. We got the 5.1 upstairs. Everybody, we're gonna watch Godzilla. And then I heard that was okay. But then I saw the preview for this, and I was like, why does King Kong got brass knuckles on?
It wasn't brass knuckles, it was a whole arm, bro.
But it's just like, what's going on here? And then I heard there's a scene in there, which I don't even want to ruin it for everybody because it was ruined for me, because I'm sure if I watched it, I would have bust out laughing. But apparently, King Kong just ain't, you know what? I did very good. I didn't curse on this one today. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll watch it just for that scene.
So, hold on, right? Because I saw it, and I'm not sure what scene you're talking about.
It's
been out forever, bro. You can just say it. What scene you talk? What happened?
Apparently, he beats them with a little Kong, like beats the other King Kongs with a little Kong. I'm like, I need to see that. That's it. That's all I need to do is see that part, and I'll be satisfied.
That's true. He does he throws other apes into each other. That was funny.
But you said, but
look, so my giant Abigail, which so that movie was just came from the director behind that movie Ready or Not, which I don't know if you watched, but
let me see.
That movie was basically about a woman who was she was married into this family, and at her wedding ceremony, she found out they were trying to basically kill her, so she went out and tried to kill her.
Yes.
I thought it was very good, very underrated.
Off-brand Margot Robbie, yes.
I don't think they look alike at all. But
it's it's the the
Great
Value brand.
It's Great Value brand from Giant. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. But she won't see. Man, I lost my train of thought, bro. All right, so what I was saying was, so then we get this movie Abigail, which I mean, its concepts borrows, I guess, from other movies, but its execution was it was so fun and original and a great time at the movies, and it's disappointing that the movie didn't do better. It really is to me. Like, I really liked it, man.
Since we started doing this, I feel like we're realizing how good these smaller films are compared to these $200 million movies are.
And you know what's funny? I hear a lot of other critics, like, in our industry, say this, and they're talking about how when you have these movies, these smaller movies that we find interesting, and they don't make a lot of money, that's why we don't get more of them. And then you get 1,000 Godzilla, Kong, and other
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, don't get me started. But yeah,
they make money. They make money. Yeah. They make money. More people are going to go see the next Fast and the Furious than they are the freaking Sam Wilson movie. Guaranteed.
I don't know about that. You think they're going to do it in the Captain America movie?
Fast and the Furious. This is the last Fast and the Furious.
It ain't the last one. Stop.
The last Fast and the Furious. It was supposed to be a two-parter, but you see, that's news. The Rock, 6 to 8 hours late every day on set. The new movie they're filming right now.
Wait a minute. What?
They're in the negative. They're losing money because he's always late. He was so late on the red notice that people that usually don't get paid health insurance got to get health insurance because it took so long to film the movie. They said
maybe he did that on purpose.
Him and Ryan Reynolds got in a shouting match on the set. Now they're friends again. And so now I'm like, I love The Rock. It's like my favorite person. Like,
wait a minute.
And so these are all speculations. These are all like somebody else is saying it. The studio saying, no, we're fine. Nothing's wrong. They said that he pees in bottles so he can keep the scenes going. He just leaves them around set.
So hold on, wait. Because you mentioned Ryan Reynolds. So you're talking about, so it's two different movies. His
yeah. So they said they were just saying like all the things that have happened over the years. And like he has made sets horrible. And then like think back to when him and Vin Diesel were beefing, and we all were like, "Shut up, Vin Diesel!" And then it's like, if that was true, we need to give him an apology because, like, oh, The Rock, like, I love you, but you can't be late. You can't piss in bottles and leave them around the set. Like, that's not cool. And you can't get in a shouting match with your co-stars. Like, I guess he can. And then the person directing the film is his manager. It's this very weird thing, his ex-wife's brother. And so like the new film, and then there's speculation, again, these are all rumors, that he's taking the cameras from the movies to film his Terramana and all like the other brands that he owns and XFL promos.
So that's what I was about to say, bro. He's like, I'm not trying to make an excuse for him.
Yeah.
He's a very busy person. So
Right.
like, I feel like he might be overextending himself with all this.
I guarantee overextending himself. This man owns an entire football league.
Right. That he has to do. He's still, he has an executive spot on WWE. Right. He's still acting, and like you said,
acting. He owns a brand, a skincare and deodorant and all that brand. He owns.
See, I didn't even know he did all that, bro.
Yeah,
tequila.
I'm literally use his stuff. It's great. The soap's really nice.
Right. No, I remember I was at your crib when they came.
Yeah. And then he has Zoa, which is the energy drink. He has Terramana, which is the tequila. So it's like, yes, he's doing a lot. And not to mention probably the 20 other things that he owns that we don't know about.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all to say, like, if he's showing up late to sets, if
8 hours is ridiculous.
He's set up 8 hours late on Fast and Furious.
No, Red Notice.
Oh, on the red one. Okay, no, so the one we were just talking about. All right.
Yeah. So that's ridiculous. That's you traveling from another state.
Yeah.
That's you traveling. That's you traveling from Hawaii to the set.
Yeah, like you gotta. I mean, I feel like you'd let the people know, be like, I'm not gonna make it, bro. Like that's
but yeah, and then there was more stuff like saying that he would miss entire shoot days.
And not like, yeah, see that if you don't let them know, it's a little unprofessional.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what the Vin Diesel beef was about, but it seemed like
it was like he's saying that he was unprofessional on set. But it's just like, it's The Rock, it's The Rock. It's The Rock. Like his life is entertainment. It wasn't just acting, and he's been doing it for a long time.
Right.
Shit. You mean Vin Diesel was doing Street Shark commercials, but I feel like The Rock's career is longer than Vin Diesel's.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I've been doing this for a long time. I literally 2 years in a row, the highest paid actor. Like, you can't really.
And that's why I'm saying after this Fast and Furious movie, The Rock is going to do a spinoff.
No, he was supposed to.
No, I got you. He's supposed to do a spinoff. Then it was going to be the last movie.
Yeah, and then now they're scratched.
What I'm saying is, after this movie, it ends. Hobbs' story is going to continue. 2 years, I guarantee you. 2 years, you're going to hear Hobbs is back. Things have never been faster.
Have you ever watched Hobbs and Shaw?
No, I never watched that movie. Come on.
It's the worst one. It's the worst one.
Hobbs and Shaw is the worst one, really?
Hobbs and Shaw is the worst one.
Okay. I mean,
it's bad.
I can't do anything worse than driving a car down an exploding dam.
Because Shaw was a really cool character.
What is that? The one where he's pulling a helicopter with his arm, like he's holding a helicopter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah. Okay.
Yes.
I'm definitely not watching it, but okay.
But no, so it's my series. I'm gonna watch it anytime, anywhere. But they ruined those two characters, just like they ruined John Cena's character. You have. It's like, all of a sudden, and this is a tangent, y'all. This has nothing to do with the news. You have these characters that literally are killing people.
Yeah.
And the Rock's character, no. But the other bad guys, yes. And then it's just like family. And everybody is cool. And everybody's fine again. And then now
you're crazy to me.
And then now you're comic relief, right?
Like, how do you go from being evil to just cracking jokes all the time? It makes no sense.
They've done that with every single enemy besides Dante, which was he was just automatically funny. Which was, Jason Mimosa.
I think
I know that's not his last name, y'all.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah. He had fun with that role.
He did, and he knew he had so much fun with it because he was just like, I'm gonna get this check. I'm done with Aquaman. I'm just gonna have a little fun.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I say all that to say it sucks that The Rock is now like they're outing him like this. But if he is like shitty on set, bro, do better. Do better and get another assistant or something. Like
Stop taking so many projects. Like
like work on your time management. Like you wake up at 4:30 in the morning to work out every day. And then you go and you literally you're a mogul. And we didn't mention that he has a family.
Yeah, no.
There's a whole family. He has little kids. He doesn't have like he has adults like his daughters in the WWE, but he has little kids too.
Yeah.
And so it's just like you have to manage that also.
Yeah, I think he needs to cut one of these things out his life, bro. Or like you said, hire somebody to manage.
Hire somebody to manage like
all the other businesses outside of wrestling and acting. Hire someone else to do that for you. And his wife his ex-wife's doing XFL. So
his ex-wife is doing XFL and is killing it. Like she is really the face of it. Like she's the one in those meetings. He just comes out and flexes, and they're like, oh, Rock. But no, he's just so I really like The Rock. Like so, we've been saying it. Me, Matt, and Jeff have been saying like, yo, he's the evil villain. We know he is, but I never wanted it to actually come out. I just wanted it to just be a thing where we know he's the evil villain. But now that we know that he's disrespectful, late, and pisses in bottles on set,
gross.
It kind of puts a sour taste in your mouth. Like I wouldn't want to work with him, but then I'd be like, oh shit, you're gonna bring in millions of dollars. Bring on The Rock. Let him play himself.
Let him do what he needs to do, bro.
He has a UFC movie coming out, the original heavyweight UFC fighter.
Oh, okay.
And we were talking about that, me and Matt. Like, my question was, and I would love to hear y'all down the bottom if y'all in the comments if y'all still listen. Can The Rock truly play a serious role of literally one of the greatest mixed martial arts fighters, but became an addict and lost everything? Like, is it going to be The Rock acting like an addict, or are we actually going to see that man come out in his performance? So let us know.
I don't believe it, but
yeah, I don't think he can. I love him again. The Rock is my man. That's the homie. Like, but I don't think
that's just hard to do, bro. I not to knock on him, but I don't know if a lot of people can do that.
Can actually play an addict. Like, it's like I want to see and feel when you watch a biopic. You want to feel like you're watching that person like get taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything Chadwick did. You want to feel like you're watching and that person embody that.
Yeah, I think it's how you want to feel in most movies, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, but The Rock, Jason Statham, they play themselves. We know that.
Yeah, I got you.
You literally could that picture where it's like 4 different shots from 4 different movies, and it's The Rock, and it's like he looks exactly, and you're like, oh no, this is all from 4 different movies.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of, just randomly, I saw Statham's Bee movie the other day when he's a beekeeper.
You really watched Beekeeper?
Yeah, I watched it, and it's just funny to me because I was like, yeah, this is when you just said that, I was like, yeah, he's kind of the same guy. So, but all right, show. I think that's all we have.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, besides, I don't know if you saw it, but the Nigel. He made a Air Jordan 4 low, and I'm just very taken back that someone made an Air Jordan 4 low, and it says Bike Air on the back. It's really cool. So that's it. Not important. I just know I'm gonna try to get those.
We'll have to post that on the gram. I can't find a picture of it right.
Yeah, he did on his Instagram.
All right, yeah. Sorry, so we'll repost that for y'all so y'all can check that out. Yeah. All right, yeah. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Let us know what you think of all the news. as Jovi said right down there in the comments. Appreciate you watching. And until next time, we out.
Deuces.